I have a question for you guys. Do black people like to like just get drunk for any event the way that white people like to?
I mean, we drink for the club. Like, yeah, black people like day drinking shit and drinking. We just don't do what y'all do. Like, y'all drink to be destructive. We drink, to be self-destructive, obviously, because that's what the point of drinking is. But we go into it like fully aware, but it's not in the same vein of like, yeah, like let me go get wasted and be outside, wasted as fuck, and like causing other people mayhem. It's like, it's like you get drunk and you're day drunk. You're like, oh man, I'm day drunk. All right, let me go enjoy this event that I would have enjoyed sober, but now drunk. But like, not gonna disturb other people's peace, because that's when you get charged with disturbing the peace and you have to deal with the police. And that's a whole thing that like we just try to avoid at all costs.
But yeah, that's reckless idiocy. That's what I was talking about before. Get drunk, fucking rip your shirt off.
Yeah, no.
You're like, I'm having none of that.
If you see a black person get so drunk that they have ripped their shirt off, there's only two things that are about to happen. Well, or that you can assume about the situation. The first is that this black person hangs out with a lot of white people and has acquiesced to whiteness in their mind, so they think they should do what white people do, forgetting that there are social consequences for their actions that their white friends will not succumb to. Or two, there's actually two drunk black people and there's about to be a fight. Because black men, for some reason, when they're gonna fight, well, actually usually what happens is one dude takes his shirt off and the other dude is like fishing his pockets for weapons, like keys or something, like something hard to use. Like the person who takes his shirt off is like, I got something to prove, and the other person's like, nah, I just need to beat your ass if by any means necessary. So that's usually the only time you see like a black person like, shirt's off, I'm drunk, but it's usually more of the first one than the second one.
Yeah. It's almost like a 99% certainty that in a group of drunk white people, one person will take their shirt off before the night is over.
Why?
Hey, if I had all the answers,
but I don't know. That's fair. But you are the whitespert, so.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Why do white people take their shirts off? Why do white people take their shirts off when they're drunk? They want to. I think it's very much having something to prove, like you're saying. The person, like, I feel like really wants to. Usually, it's also people who are not in great shape that do it. Mm-hmm. You know, I feel like slightly out of shape white people are like the quickest to take their shirts off.
But I feel like the situation's pretty quick to take his shirt off too.
Yeah, no, but that's because he's a situation. He has, something to show off. But I feel like schlubby white people love to be like, well, sun's out. Yeah, all of me out too. And I think it's sort of like a false confidence thing, maybe trying to feel like better about yourself just by being like, yeah, everybody wants to see this. So, yeah, nobody wants to.
I'm sure somebody does, because there's somebody for everybody.
Yeah.
Some people might be into the pudge.
Yeah.
If you just put it all out there, then off bucks. Like, look, you knew exactly who I was.
Do you think white people originated dad bod?
Of course.
It's probably highly likely.
Dad bod.
I feel like Leonardo DiCaprio was like the first person to be viewed as having a dad bod and it being hot. So, but also,
I'm pretty sure it was Henry VIII.
Henry VIII. History's first dad bod. Yeah.
Have you seen the paintings of him?
Yeah.
Think about that. They're paintings.
They went slimming him.
Yeah, they went out of their way to make him look the way they did. So you can only imagine what he actually looked like.
They did that apparently to George Washington in his presidential portrait, and I'm really like, man, just let that dude be fat. Like, I wish, why do you have to make him look like a, I don't know, like.
He looked kind of like Sean Bradley. All the paintings they have of him. Sean Bradley? Oh, he was just a really tall basketball player. He played for the Bullets a long time. It doesn't matter. You seen Space Jam, right?
Yes.
The white guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like just that figure. That's the way they drew him.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean he like looked like, because Sean Bradley also walks like this for some reason. I was thinking so he doesn't like tip over. Like he has to constantly think about not falling forward.
That poor man.
I mean, you're 7'6", got to watch out for like ledges, and then I don't know. I've never been that tall. I stood on a ladder once. I did not feel safe up there.
Don't break the mold. Just get us whatever.
Whatever Whole Foods has in stock,
Yes.
or Harris Teeter, because I
Just,
can't afford
stop by the. If you're going to a white people party, go swing by the hot bar, grab a couple boxes, and you'll satisfy everybody.
It's very sad.
Wait a second. So there's a lot of Popeyes in this country. Popeyes seasons their chicken. Do y'all eat Popeyes?
I don't eat fast food really, so I don't know.
Have you ever been like at a party and somebody like walked in, like, and it was like mostly white people, and like somebody was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna pick up some chicken. Where should we go?" And they was like, "Get some Popeyes." Like, has that ever happened at one of your parties? Or parties you've been privy to?
A party I was at, somebody brought over a bunch of Chick-fil-A.
That answers exactly what I needed to answer. Thank you. Thank you. Now I understand.
Yeah.
The Jesus chicken.
He said Jesus chicken.
I mean, True would be proud.
Yeah.